Hi, welcome to Witchpeace Craft with Judy. Today is my premier yarn has arrived. Unboxing. I've just been cutting the top open because it makes a racket, but I thought I'd share with you premier yarn. It did take a while to get here, longer than normal because of all the cancelled international flights, which affects freight. I sent some happy mail to Canada and to the UK this week and got told that they couldn't guarantee delivery times because of delays in freight. But it didn't take as long as the one from Cairns. It took about a month, and I think they say about 3 weeks normally. So that's not too bad. So I've been waiting for this to arrive because I couldn't remember, other than the Cinnamon in Stitches Try Me pack. I can't remember what I ordered. So I'm just going to take it all out so I'm not crinkling. So there it is, Cinnamon in Stitches Try Me pack. I want to make the wrap that she's got a tutorial on and set these yarns up. I love those colours. So there it is, guys. It's arrived. My Try Me pack by Cinnamon in Stitches from Premier Yarn. That's one. What else did I buy? I bought, and I have no idea why I bought this colour. These colours. Anti-pilling. Can't even remember, I have to open it. Treetop, I think. Everyday DK, which is the 3-weight. And what colours have I bought? Treetop. I can't remember why. I think I was at the hospital just waiting to see how hubby was going, buying anything. Anti-pilling DK, so there's 3 in this pack, so it must be in a pack of 3, but different colours. Fern Garden. And Royal Blue. This, I know what I bought this for. This is probably either from a Crochet for Cancer, Biggest Morning Tea, Cozy, or for another project, but I know what the blue's for. The green, I have totally forgotten what I was thinking. I also bought a pom-pom. It was funny because they sent me a survey asking me what did I think of the pom-pom I bought, and I sent back saying I hadn't received it yet. So yeah, that was last week. I guess they were still thinking delivery time would be normal. So I bought an orange fur pom-pom. I have no idea why. This is when you're sitting at the hospital worried and you just buy what you think. So now I have bought, and I have no idea why, I'll unwrap one. There are 4 balls. It was on special, so maybe that's what it was. I couldn't remember. I have to look at my notes in case I had something planned. I did like this. See that? Variegated. 4 of those. God, I love Everyday. This is a 4-weight, medium 4. 165 metres, 180 yards in the colourway Antique Lavender. Now there is supposed to be a bit of a lavender purple look to it, but I can't really see it in those. So there's 4 of those. My premier yarn. I'm excited that I got the Try Me pack. I can't remember why I bought the others. But as I said, it was $24.74 shipping, as against Lion Brand for the same amount of weight charged me $41 and would have got here the same amount of time. So Premier Yarns are looking like the overseas company that does a great job. Delivery was perfect. The guy knocked on my door and I said, you know, I feel guilty buying from overseas, and he said, why? All I do is international freight, and thanks to you I'm still working and feeding my family. So I didn't feel so bad for buying overseas if they have what I want, because down the line it always affects someone locally with their employment, and we're doing it really tough because our tourism numbers is just gone with no travel. With all the travel bans, there are no tourists around, and this is one of the busiest months of the year for the town. So that's my Premier Yarn unboxing, and I am so excited to start the Cinnamon Stitches wrap with the Try Me pack. because I have finished my baby blanket. Oh, well, not quite. I'm going to sew in ends and block it a bit. The other thing I thought I'd do is I did the stash flash, and I thought I would share with you. It's not getting a lot of views, so I'll share with you what was in my stash. So first of all, the one that some people guessed, yes, this is Swarovski's swirl. Wool. I bought 2 of this colour in London last year. It is expensive yarn, and I have been looking for the perfect project. Now, I can't think who I was watching that did a video on different projects for this yarn. She's from the UK. If I can remember, I'll put a link in the description below in her channel, for her channel. Sorry, guys. So, yes, there were 2 of those in my stash. Now, when I first started my channel, the reason was a lot of people, and it's quite messy because I've had it a while, I make a lot of little shrugs for girls in this, and someone said you should do a yarn review, so it's probably one of my first videos. It's an Australian yarn we buy here called Bella Tiz. It's got a, sorry, that's the messy end, bit of glitter in it. It's really soft. It's a 3-weight 50-gram ball, 95% premium acrylic and 5% polyester. No colour numbers, but that's like the hot pink, and there were 3 of those in there, and one's on the floor. Now, this, the Hank, there's 2. And if you'd watched my video of my yarn shopping in London, Loop of London, when I went shopping there, you would remember I bought this, another very expensive yarn, ethically sourced yarn from Texas, and it's wool, sourced in Peru, ethically sourced and handmade and dyed in Texas. And it is pashmina yarn, and there are 2. These are for me, and I haven't decided what I'm going to make for myself, so they sort of sit there till I do. Now, on my trip around the Baltic, I went a little crazy buying yarn, and I was in Finland and saw this and bought this and thought it was great, and all it really was caratopu. But it's in Finnish. I think it's Finnish. I got it there, and I bought 2 of them, and it's just 100% caratopu with oh, wait a minute, 65% acrylic, 30% polyamide, and 5% polyester. There you go. Caratopu glitter yarn, 1 in orange, 1 in hot pink, and I bought those in Finland last year. And the one I wanted help with, which was the 5 balls of that I bought when it was on special, it is Lion Brand's Touch of Alpaca. A lot of people sent me some great patterns to look at for cardigans or wraps. If I haven't got enough, then I will work out what I'm going to do with it. It's beautiful and soft. They did have a lot of this colour at Lincraft when they put it out dirt cheap, and that's why I bought it. It's not a colour I normally wear, but I think if I do a cardigan and have a black top under it or something like that, it'll look nice. So that was my stash flash. How'd you go? Not a lot of people watched the video, but anyway, I enjoyed doing it. So thank you to Petra's Happy Place for getting us to do our stash flash. And if you haven't done a stash flash, do one. I like guessing what people's yarn is, even if I don't get them. I do remember Karen Wright was the first one to come up with that Swarovski swirl, and she recommended some patterns. Well, I keep saying swirl. I've got this going on today. Yes, I'm still at home. Hopefully I'll be back at work next week. The boss has set me up to work from home while I'm still a bit iffy with my throat. I still get headaches. And as of yesterday, Cairns had its first confirmed diagnosis of coronavirus. A lady who had returned from overseas feeling unwell went to the hospital and bang, she's in quarantine. That's our very first case. But I've got the laptop working from home. They've asked me to look at having a new website built. So yeah, I'm sourcing quotes and talking to people. And now I'm on a break doing a video. The other thing I did was I went to, next to the post office when I was sending the Happy Mail, is a newsagent, and I went in there to buy something. first time ever I've seen in a news agency, Crochet World. I never buy magazines because I think they're too expensive. But two old ladies run this news agency, and I could hear them saying that business was quiet and they didn't know what they were going to do. It was really bad. Now, Crochet World cost me $15.25 Australian. I bought the February issue. I sort of felt bad for them that business was slow. It is a small news agency. But I did look through it, and there are a lot of lovely lap gowns. I like this one. I like another one. Some of the yarns, like, for example, that one I like, which is, let me have a look. Okay, first of all, this one, the basket weave. Now, this one's Cairns £1, and it wants 4 balls, which is 4 balls at 812 yards each ball. Now, I only have one, but I was looking at that, and what I do is, and I did in my very early videos recommend, there is a website called Yarn Sub, and you bring it up and you type in the yarn they suggest, Cairns £1, and it processes and it lists all the compatible yarns in order of percentage, like 99% match, and they tell you the details. Then they work right down to like 80% match. And they're from everywhere. Even Australian yarns are on there. So when I buy a magazine or get a pattern, I never freak out if I can't get that yarn here. I sometimes put it into Yarn Sub and check my stash. I'll see what I can get to match it here. It's awesome. It's an awesome website. I'll leave it. But yes, $15.25 for someone who doesn't buy magazines. But I do plan to use this one. And I like these two old ladies who are trying to run a news agency during difficult times. That's it, folks. In summary, I'm at home. If you are in lockdown, that doesn't mean you can't go out in your garden. If you have a garden and do a little bit of gardening, I highly recommend starting a little veggie patch. It's fun watching everything grow. At the end of this video, my dragon fruit, some of them are flowering. Some of them didn't quite make it to flower because we've had too much rain. There's a bit of a video, I'll add it to the end and you can see those. And when they do actually get fruit, I'll show you the fruit. But yeah, there are lots of things to do. If I had 14 days off, I'd be cleaning everything and in sight. So guys, until next time, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to leave a comment. You might be able to tell me why I bought green yarn. What was I thinking? Or what can I do with it? I don't know. Maybe because it was March, I was thinking St. Patrick's Day. But it's beautiful soft yarn. I'm sure I will come up with a purpose for it. That's the only thing. My 100-day project may have to be put on hold. The Australian dollar dropped below 60 cents. First time in 17 years. Guys, if you want Australian yarn, I'm going to put Bendigo knitting mills down below. Your exchange rate is phenomenal for other countries at the moment. You'll get a bargain even on the freight. So yeah, I'll put a link to Bendigo knitting mills. They have beautiful yarn. And Calm Me Yarn has a Queensland range of yarn. I'll put them there. I forgot about that. So yeah, I did digress. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Please leave a comment. Let me know how you're going on. What's happening in your part of the world. Until next time, take care of each other and make sure you have a crafty day and try not to worry. Kick the worry into the darkness. Bye for now. This is my dragon fruit that started to open last night with the moon. You have to excuse some of the weeds. Being sick, I haven't kept on top of them. But he is starting to flower. This one may fail because he's yellow and not opening up. I had one other one open the other night and he's now starting hopefully to form fruit, and there's still some more to come. It's hard to film them because while they're just shooting off as fruit, they're like this one. He's still looking healthy. They're green like that. Then they open for one night, like that. And you've got a brief time for something to come along and pollinate it. Some people self-pollinate. They get a paintbrush and help it along. I've tried that with no success. I'm just better off waiting for the butterflies and bees, which are rare. Native bees mainly come here and pollinate it. But that is my dragon fruit. We've had a lot of rain, so I am losing a few. I think there was another little one back here somewhere who has curled up and died in there because too much rain, because dragon fruit is a succulent and they can get too much. So there you go, guys. Over here, this is my tarragon. French tarragon has gone crazy. So as my galangal and pandan. It's organic. I don't use any pesticides, so they do get attacked by eating bugs, grasshoppers. That's better than using pesticides. That's my garden.